All right.
All right, you can introduce us in, man.
4, 3, 2, 1. I know, you see, somehow this world will change for me and be so wonderful. Hey, girls.
I don't think I don't think we're iCarly.
I don't remember them saying
that
nigger, so
theme song?
officially it's like original song. I think it's a.
Oh, I didn't even hear you say that. I'm pretty sure you said it before, though. I mean, what's the name? Sam was dating Andre Drummond. She probably was saying nigger a lot when he was smashing her.
I hear it, nigger. Yeah.
You feel me? That's never mind. We're not even gonna speak on that.
This joint, bruh. The rain be hitting so loud, hitting this gutter so loud in the living room, bro. I thought somebody broke in. And I was like, I grabbed my umbrella like,
this nigga scared.
Damn,
this nigga scared.
That joint coming hard. But all right, let's get this. Bow, bow, bow. Cue the music. What's poppin', you guys? It's your boy Father Mike in the building, and we coming here today with another episode. You feeling the jazz I'm coming with? You know, with another episode. You know,
was this like actually you coming in? I didn't know if you was joking or not.
Because I mean, yeah.
Are you trying something new?
Music, so it's like I can't go back to like cue it again. So like we already here. Like this is the intro. So like I deal with it, and we just gonna. I mean, like it would be, it'd be helpful if you like responded to that, like if bounced off my energy, like that's how we kind of do it here.
Sir.
This is the real deal. So I would just appreciate your support. I mean, I just thought friends would support, other friends when they do intro. But it's like you were doing Wheel of Fortune or Jeopardy or something. It don't matter what I'm doing, though. It doesn't matter what I'm doing, though. It matters that you are supporting me in all of my intros. Like that's all that matters. I'm just saying. I mean, I think the fans would, I think our supporters and everyone would love the new intro. I think they love it. But they're like, damn, why? They're like, damn, why Zay over here messing up? First of all, what he was getting in this.
First of all, I don't give a flying fuck with the fans thing. Okay, that's first and foremost. Second of all,
it's your boy Father Mike, and I'm here with my co-host that doesn't support anybody. You feel me? Your boy AZ. What's up with you, bro?
You know, it's your man AZ, aka Fifth Street Shorty, aka new nickname alert. The
You're terrible. So my intro's down. That nickname. Yo, get out of here, please. Yeah, get out of here,
man.
Please.
It's the nigga chin. You feel me? Anyway, if you follow me on Twitter, you know why I said that. Anyway, man, what's going on?
I'm hearing this rainfall, like this storm right now, and like I just can't wait to get in this bed and like.
Okay. You're not Ashanti, so we don't care about rain.
You're
not SWV.
Like, can I be Nivea? Because she had a song too that had rain in it.
Who the fuck is Nivea?
I hope that was just a terrible joke that you were just saying.
Yes, it's a joke. I know exactly who Nivea is.
Okay, so can I be Nivea then?
Songs on my phone.
Like,
no, don't be nobody. Be Mike. The fuck? Be Mike. We all podcast.
I mean, I was talking about the rain.
What's going on?
And you really interrupted me while I was trying to give the scenery. Give the vibe. I'm trying to give the.
Bro, nobody cares about the scenery. It's this podcast. They listen. They listening.
My build up and my plots and my settings. clearly, you guys know now.
Don't care.
It's raining. It's storming, and I can't wait to take this nice steamy shower and get in this bed. I just changed
You're
the
giving them
sheets.
too much information. You know what? You want me to set the scenery for the people? I'm looking at a phone that's recording that says 8 minutes and 28 seconds. Sheets. That's what I'm doing. I'm trying to do
Icy Brothers is about to be on this brand new speaker, and I'm about to be blast. I'm about to be like,
we don't care.
State. Ooh, what? Come on, bro. I'm about to melt in this bed. That's what I'm excited. I mean, you was asking me. You was asking me what I was up to. I'm just what's on my mind. I'm just saying what's on my mind. I can't say what's on my mind. Is that what you're telling me? Are you trying to limit me, sir?
It's your world, bro.
Are you trying to limit me?
It's your word, sir.
Are you trying to? Are you trying? What are you trying to do? Like, you trying to cause a resistance? Like, I'm wondering.
Why are you trying to use words that don't even go into context of what we're talking about?
If you were actually paying attention to what I've been saying this whole time. Dang, we starting this podcast off with no support, man. Like, you hurting me. Like, what's up with you,
sir? I just want to talk about the real things that's going on in the world.
Let's talk about the real things.
AKA, Sudan is actually real things that's going on.
I agree with you there. I agree with you there. That's true.
So, for the people who don't know, in the country of Sudan, that's in the continent of Africa, there is can we say, an uprising, a kind of genocide? Like, we don't know how to even explain it, but just know there's a lot of killings going on, and it's just it's disgusting things going on over there. People are being killed, raped, murdered. It's just too much going on, and it's bad. And nobody knows what we could do as Americans to help. I mean, well, everybody's changing their Abbeys blue, which I don't understand that. But you have to.
The blue thing is just to bring awareness to the situation at hand. Yeah, kind of like how pink is for breast cancer. Like, it's not supposed to particularly like save people because I'm changing my Abbey or something, but it's like just to bring awareness to the cause that's happening overseas, and just like to bring like, I don't even know. I guess like notify like people that have money and have the resources to actually help, to go and help. Because, not all of us have the resources to just, like go, like fly over there and like get a bunch of food and like help them out, or get money to help them out in every situation they are in. But it's like we have to open our eyes. It's like a lot of the news that we be seeing just in social media, just like on news channels, is not stuff that's really important. Like, this is...
If we being honest, I didn't until social media brings this topic up. I didn't know.
You don't know a lot of things that happened until social media brings it up.
I think the news was like, the news wasn't covering this at all. Like, I didn't, like I said, like, everybody started doing the blue Abbeys, so I didn't know until the Abbeys started popping up, and people was like, oh, blue for Sudan and this and that, and I'm like, what's going on there? And then when you go on social media is telling me more than what Fox News should be telling me, or what CNN should be telling me, which is crazy, because I'm like, this is something serious. Like, people are being raped, murdered, killed. Like, this is serious. Why are they not covering this? They want to talk about Trump tweeting about something stupid, but this is actually something real.
I mean, that just shows you where the focus is at as a country. Like, we just focus on things that have no like value. Like, it's just stuff that we won't even worry about in the next 5 days. But this is stuff they got to worry about. Like, this is like life changing for all these people that's over there. Yeah, that's their livelihood. It's really crazy.
You know what's crazy? I saw a tweet, right? I saw a tweet that says, like, America, or not even just America, but like people were up in arms about the burning of the Notre Dame, and it was like they was doing news coverages, they were doing articles, like they were going crazy about it, just about certain. Like, don't get me wrong, like, I understand that person, that place is it's a figural thing in people's lives, but it was like people were more focused on the burning of the Notre Dame more than the raping and killings and the uprising that's going on in Sudan. And I'm like, dang, that actually smoked to me, because like that's telling, like, we don't care what's going on, and in the continent of Africa, what's happening to Black and brown people, but we care about some place burning down.
Pays us really, because it's like I feel Notre Dame just has a lot of, just a lot of ties with America, and just with a lot of other like countries that are well off. So that's why I feel like it gained more attention as opposed to Sudan, because it's like, to the best of my knowledge, we don't have that many like connections with Sudan. So it's like it wouldn't be something that they would just normally cover, which is, I mean, it's messed up, but it's like it's basically like a politic game, like it's a business type move, really, Because I feel if this was happening in Europe, they would have been shoot. I can't even imagine what would happen if this is happening like in Germany or something, like, or France or something.
It would be up in arms. It would be like,
it would have been going crazy.
Call all of us to action.
But the fact that it's Sudan, the fact that it's an African country, that's still behind us in development. It's like it seems like we just don't care, man. I'm just praying for all those in Sudan. I'm praying for all those in Yemen, because I heard news that they're battling, like, the biggest battle that they have is, I guess, hunger, if I'm not mistaken. I don't want to be wrong, but they were saying that approximately 14 million 14 million citizens of Yemen will die by this year with their projections, and that's like,
see, and that's crazy. You're just like me about that.
Half of their population. So it's like, and it's like
that's like
what I'm saying.
Numbers,
and it's like no one's really doing anything about it. Like, the fact that I have to go to Twitter, which is a place that I'm supposed to just be social and just talk about stuff that doesn't matter. This should be stuff that should be on the news. Like,
yeah, I go to Twitter to troll. Because if you do follow my account, I'm the biggest troll you know.
But it's like,
anyway.
Yeah, but yeah, okay. I'm gonna get on you later. But it's crazy because it's like all these countries just going do something, and it's like we don't pay any mind to it. Like, even the good things that are happening. Because I even saw other news. It was Jamaica and Ghana. I think they passed. I don't know if it was a bill or they just made an agreement where it's like they don't need entry visa for like either country. So like you could just come. If you're like Ghanaian, I guess you could just come to Jamaica and vice versa. And I was thinking that's really some good news. Like, it's bringing, is unity amongst our Black people, and like nobody's talking about it. Like, nobody's talking about a lot of this stuff.
Yeah, you just enlightened me about that too.
So I'm praying for all of them, praying for everyone in Sudan, praying for everyone in Yemen, praying for everyone in Nigeria, praying for everyone that just need help, man. Because it's like it's really sickening. What, like, the countries that have all these billions is really doing with their billions. Not much. But building Notre Dame and cathedrals.
And funding the president who don't care about people in a private jet and not staying at the White
House. I mean, do we really want to get? I don't want.
Like you said, like you said again,
a political podcast. So it's like,
we're not a political podcast.
Because I just don't want to talk about it because I'm not like too informed on all the politics.
Oh, I would give you the ignorant side of it. You feel me?
It's gonna be
being honest. You feel me? Like, I'm not fully aware. So like what I think, I'm just gonna say.
It's gonna be completely biased, just out the jump. It's just gonna be a lot of subjective thinking. But I'm pretty sure we would all agree with it. All the people that's listening would all agree with what we're saying. But
or our support groups, our fans, I think they would agree with everything we're saying. But like you said again, I mean, pray for Sudan. Hopefully it can end and those people can be helped. Things can get salvaged. So like I said, pray for Sudan.
Yeah, but I mean, on brighter news, Boondocks is coming back.
Yes. That's brighter news. Boondocks is coming back.
You know what I'm saying?
I mean, hopefully it's like the first 2 seasons again, and it's not like the last couple of ones where it was, they was watered down. But
I honestly don't know, and I'm honestly not really. I'm not gonna lie, I'm not really excited for it. Because one, I don't have a TV unless they're putting it on like Hulu or something. I don't have a TV, so I don't know how I'm gonna watch this. Two, the society we in, half the stuff that they was.
Well, before we even get that, well, to the people who may not know what the Boondocks is, the Boondocks was a show that debuted in 2005. You know what I mean? I
don't even know why you're reporting this. If you listening to this and you don't know what Boondocks is, like, stop listening.
Bro, some people may not know what Boondocks is. You feel me? But anyway, it was a show that debuted in 2005, and it was on Adult Swim. It ran for 4 seasons. The main characters consisted of Huey, Riley, and Grandpa Freeman. And it just basically was the life of 2 African American little boys and an older African American gentleman that lived in and we can say like a well-off community in Woodcrest. And just the things that they had to deal with on the daily, even dealing with another person.
Okay, Zay, you talking too much, bro. It's basically they just showing how stupid black people be in certain situations. That's really just it. They just showing us,
it's satirical comedy.
Comedy, just showing us how dumb we look doing some things, and it's just, I mean, it's true. Like when you watch that show, you really think like, damn, we really be doing some dumb things. Like the way they be depicting it is just so vivid. Like, yo, we really do like unnecessary things, like it's just for no reason, just to prove to other people that don't know us that we have something, or that we have luxury, that we have a good life.
Yo, if you think about it, bro, Boondocks told the future.
In what way?
If you think about the episode, because I was going to ask you what your favorite episode is, right? One of my favorite episodes, and not even just episode, well, it was just like he was on throughout the whole series.
Yeah.
The story Against Delicious, right? And like the certain things that he was doing. Supposedly he was a straight rapper that was he was supposedly straight, but he ended up being gay. And he was like what he was portraying to the main people of like feminine ways and like dressing like a female, but still acting gangster and stuff like that. And I was like, yo, that's so funny. As a kid, you think this is hilarious and like, oh, like, you know what I mean? Like, this is funny. Like, yeah, joke. But then years down the line, it actually turns out with no other than Young Thugger. And not even just Young Thug, but most people and stuff, A$AP Rocky and these other people and stuff. And it's like, yo, these are gangsters carrying guns, but they dressing like women.
Can you put A$AP Rocky in that? I don't think you can put A$AP Rocky in that.
They saw the future. No, A$AP Rocky was dressing like a female, especially the beginning of his career when he was wearing the skirts and the leopard fur coats and all that stuff. He was
leopard fur coats aren't for women though. That could be for anybody.
No, but if you saw what he wore with it. Anyway, what I'm saying though, Boondocks really was like Boondocks is a funny ass show. Like that show really like you said, like it really shows you how we act as a people in our black communities. And it's like, even though we're laughing at it, they were actually shitting on us. But it was like we're dumb enough to laugh, like, this is funny. But it's like, no, we're talking about you. And it's like it's a message behind it. No, but what's one of your favorite episodes though?
Damn, I don't even know. I would say probably like, well, for sure, Gangstalicious has to be up there. Most definitely. I still sing Thug in Love to this day. That's my jam. I got that Thug in Love. Thug in Love.
Nah, but what about do the homie though?
Hey.
Homies over hoes? Homies over hoes. Homies over hoes.
Wearing the skirt and all that, bro. But
son, I'm saying though, he still had the strap on him. We don't know which strap, but he had it on him.
I mean, I feel like that was one of the top ones. I feel another one. Well, for me personally, was the episode when what was it? When Riley was playing basketball. It was like that nigga had all the handles in the world.
Yeah, that episode.
And I was like, damn, I know so many niggas that have handles but can't shoot. Like, niggas that really be flashy as hell and can't do anything on the court. Like, they just get past people and be like, all right, what do I do now? Like, what's going on? What's another? I gotta think. Like,
I know for me, my favorite episodes had to be all the ones with stink meters. Them shits is hilarious, bro. What's happening, nigga? Bro, this nigga stink meter when he got into Tom Body. They had to get Uncle Ruckus to become a pastor. He's like, man, it's real powerful. Nigga.
No, I think one that was amazing, that was really hilarious, bro, was White Heaven. White Heaven.
Yo, no, bro. To be honest, Ruckus made that show, bro. Because the stuff that
all praise to White God.
Yo, the stuff that Ruckus was saying, bro, would just have, and like it'd be so racist and so messed up that you have to laugh. Like it leaves you in awe. Like, yo, this man is serious. Like when he did the country song, with the other dude, and he was making a song about niggers. He said, "Jigaboo, speak, nigga."
Uncle was hilarious, bro.
Ruckus was hilarious. No, and there was that one. I forgot what episode it was, but it was the episode where he got called the cops for them, and they thought he was the perpetrator, and they started shooting him.
Wait a minute, you got the wrong.
No, but the episode was Stink Eater. When Ruckus came out, he was like, "This is the 3 essentials for a nigga." He was like, a wood stick, a job application, and a whip. I was like, "Yo, he is wilding, son."
But through all the comedy, it really did teach a lesson. Like, it just makes you reflect on yourself, and it just makes you think of other, like, just people in the world. It's like, yo, this is like.
Oh, we can't forget too. What's his name? What was the rap nigga that lived across the street?
I mean, with the puffs.
Yeah, what was his name?
It wasn't Thugnificent. Was it Thugnificent? No. It was Thugnificent. Yeah.
Thugnificent. That was his name. Thugnificent. Yeah, eat a dick, grandpa. That was hilarious. You just mad that your ass is old.
Nigga, that was really
Snoop Dogg came in and said, "Eat a bag of baby dicks, nigga."
That was really the inspiration for Ice Tray. If you really think about it. If you really think about it, Migos got Ice Tray from Thugnificent.
Hating ass old nigga Joe Button.
If you really think about it, Thugnificent really inspired the Migos.
Yo, see, that's why Boondocks is the greatest, bro. Because they Boondocks is like the black version of Simpsons. Think about it. They stuff that happens in our communities.
I mean,
they foresaw. Simpsons foresaw a lot of stuff. I
think that's like two different things. Because I feel like the Simpsons, they foresaw events. Black people, like the Boondocks, is really just reflecting on what they've seen so far. I don't think it's like them foretelling, because it's just what they've seen, and now they're just making like a hyperbole of it, like an exaggerated version. It's basically an exaggeration. It's an exaggeration of what they've seen already. I don't think it's telling like the truth of what is to come. You feel me? But I mean, they're both great. That's all I can say. But Boondocks, it just makes you reflect on it just makes you look around to see, like, yo, a lot of the stuff they was talking about in 2005, 2006 is still going on. Like,
it's repeating itself in our community. Yeah. Well, they always do say history does repeat itself. You feel me?
And it's sad because it's like we could change that, but niggas don't open books. I'm one of them niggas. I can't front. I can't.
Yeah,
I can't front. I'm one of them niggas.
It's the truth, though. It's funny. My daddy always told me, "You want to hide something from a nigga,
which is so sad." Like, bruh, if niggas in the '60s was hearing that saying, bruh, they'll probably cry. Like, y'all niggas really don't use books no more.
Nigga, man, if niggas in the '60s see what we doing now, they would cry. Man, if fucking Martin Luther King sees City Girls, he gonna blow his goddamn brains. He would lose.
This thing gonna call for an immediate march. He's like,
he gonna see if Martin Luther King will see a bunch of ignorant, even the Martin Luther King episode where he went off and was like, "You ignorant motherfucker." Even that, but like, let's be real. If he saw all those rappers and all those entertainers with these big ass dumb chains on and all this stuff, he would lose his damn mind.
I really just don't be knowing, bro. Like, y'all paying all this money.
Niggas like, I marched, and you niggas is drinking Molly water. you niggas is pulling up
all this money going on here? For chains and for watches with diamonds. Y'all don't even know if they're real or fake. Y'all just believe in anything the jeweler tell you. Y'all getting robbed. Y'all getting robbed by the jewelers, bro.
Because no, chill out. Because once I get that bag, I'm busting down the road. You gonna get robbed by the jeweler, and I'm getting the chain. Only one though. No. I'm gonna do my research. I'm gonna do my research.
It's still gonna be. It's gonna be a rough time to find a jeweler that actually gonna be like, you know what, you got it. You got it. They're gonna find some. They're gonna try and find some way to finesse you.
Hey, ain't nothing like a bust down rollie. You did, but nah. Anyway, though, back to the Boondocks. Like, during the time that the Boondocks was out, we were living in a different time, and we're living in a different day and age. You know, because the main character Riley, he would say certain things that, like, I don't think today would fly. You know, he was calling people gay. They would say a certain F word. They would, huh? What did you just say, sir?
Do you really want me to say it a third time, or
don't say it anyway? That's what I was saying. Don't say that. But yeah, they were saying, certain words. They like, even though it was racism going on, it was funny racism and things like that. I feel like in 2019, since 14 years later after his debut, I don't feel like, I don't think our society moved and like stayed the same. I think like some of the stuff that they might was saying in the new season, but then again, that's depending on I think the original writer, Aaron McGruder, I think he's coming back. So they say he's coming back. So if he's on board and he's doing the stuff that he did for the first season, I wonder how long it's going to last. Because the day and age we live in, speaking of especially this month, we're in a certain month. And you know what month that is. If you say nigga that's gay, or y'all niggas gay, or these niggas gay, you feel me? It might be construed a bad way. People might get their feelings hurt.
I don't know why. So it just all goes back to context. I feel like, really, of course, us as a community, we are progressing because we are becoming more open to homosexuals and just to the whole LGBTQ community, which is great. You feel me? Of course, I'm learning.
You did good. Because the niggas is gonna jump you.
Yeah, but like, of course, we're being more open to them, which is great, and I'm loving it. But it's like throughout that, we lost like the sense of context, where it's like, if you don't understand why I'm saying this,
we lost the sense of context.
If you don't understand why I'm saying this, or if you look past the reason I'm saying this and just look at what I said, of course, yeah.
I'm not saying this to hurt you. I'm saying
we're not saying stuff to hurt. I mean, but hey, you can't really tell you can't really tell a person like what hurts them, I guess, or like what they can feel as being offensive, I guess. So that's really the thing. But I feel like,
yeah, we can't.
I really feel like if Aaron McGruder and all them other dudes that's writing this show, if they go back to like the regular blueprint of what they was doing when they first started this show, I feel a lot of people will actually be behind it, and not.
I'm behind it. I like it because for me, that's something I grew up on. It was a great show.
Exactly, and I'm saying like a lot of people will be behind it despite any possible outrage or like revolt against it. But I feel like if they just like comply with the new norm of today and just become like watered down like how the rest of it, like the last couple seasons were, there's no point in coming back, in my opinion. Like aside from revenue.
Yeah. But then again though, I think it was watered down those seasons because Aaron McGruder wasn't on board. So if Aaron McGruder is going to come back and he is going to be on board, then I'm all for it. I think it'll be funny. I think it'll be hilarious. And Uncle Ruckus needs a spinoff.
How would that even be? Uncle Ruckus in a spinoff?
I don't know. I just want to see Ruckus. He's hilarious. The first black white supremacist.
I'm pretty sure he'll move to like either a richer white neighborhood, or he'll move to the countryside. He's gonna be with all white people that will laugh at him but not with him. He'll be at their tables eating dinner, saying grace, praying to white God. I'm really just like, I'm brainstorming all of this.
Praying to white. Yo, that is funny.
The white
God.
The white
praise the white God. Yeah.
Hey yo, like,
I just hope though, if this new season come out and they do say something that could be a little touchy or sensitive, don't try to get it canceled, please. Don't do the cancel culture with this. Cause I feel like this is something that's needed. It's gonna bring back that feeling, restore the feeling of just good comedy, good things, good satirical comedy. Cause I don't think we've had that in a while.
I mean, but then again, what do we know? We're just black heterosexual men.
That is true. That is true.
Man, what we know?
Our reality is different. Yeah, our reality and our perception and what we perceive is different than the other people. Not saying that in a bad way or anything, but our reality and what we deal with. I guess they think that we have a privilege, which I don't think so. Because if you black, you ain't got no privilege at all.
No, you got a privilege.
That's here, no there.
I mean, usually when you're black, you're on the bus. Nobody sitting next to you, so that's a privilege. Black man privilege.
Okay.
Because niggas are scared of you.
But even just like,
so I can put my legs on the seat, take a little nap. Nobody gonna rob me.
That's actually true. That's actually true. Yeah. But I feel as though like even just like with the LGBT community and stuff like that, like they saying like, oh, sorry, I apologize because I don't want you coming for me. But I'm saying I don't understand why we're fighting against each other or like trying to make it like them against us against them. We're all black at the end of the day. We all get hated on. Niggas don't like us, so it doesn't change it. If you like a dick, you like a dick. You're still a nigga. They don't fucking.
Exactly. They just don't like you more now.
You feel me? Like,
because you like a dick, which makes no sense. But I mean, hey, yeah.
So
it's like it's better just to put our differences aside.
It's better for us to work together than it's better for us, like I said, to work together than to be against each other. And at the end of the day, like I said, it's jokes. If you want to be included, right? You want to feel like you're a part of part of this culture. We're all together, right? Everybody gets joked on. What's the difference when it's just because you like a dick and I don't? I can't joke on you now. Is you could take a dick, but you can't take a joke. What's the difference now? I'm pretty sure the dick hurt way more than the joke. But
this is Xavier Tay.
Yo, chill.
Again, Xavier Tay.
Don't do that. You didn't have to put my
girl. I haven't put your girl out before. Come on.
You didn't have to put my girl in.
Yeah.
I haven't put my girl out before. They know me as AZ. But doesn't matter. But I'm saying no. Like I said, but just in general, like I said, we shouldn't be against each other. We should be for each other. And if we're for each other, it's just like on the schoolyard. You feel me? If you the homie, we gonna joke on you. We gonna crack on you. It happens.
And all I'm leaving with is just keep bullying 2019. But that's all I can say.
Okay, I didn't say all that. I didn't say all that. That's Michael's evasion opinion. Character. I didn't say that. But actually, bullying does build character, though. You know what? We gotta do an episode talk about the greatest things we heard.
Yeah, like we really do. Like
that'll be a good episode.
like
some good bully. Yeah, that would be hard, right?
Because
we need to do that, right? You feel me? But even saying like what I said before, like being against each other, like stop being against each other and being for each other. Another aspect of that is colorism. Colorism in our community needs to stop. It needs to die out because it's annoying. Why does it matter?
Why you say it's annoying?
It is. You feel me? Because like at the end of the day, me, because anybody who knows me knows I'm pro-black. So anything black, feel me, I'm on that. But like what makes a difference if my skin is a little darker and your skin is a little lighter? At the end of the day, we both have the same struggle. Both have the same struggle of being black. So it's like, why are we dividing ourselves when we should be multiplying ourselves? You get it? But even because me bringing up the topic of colorism, recently Tory Lanez he came out with an Instagram post and he talked about how in his videos how directors wanted to switch out a dark-skinned woman for a light-skinned woman, and he wasn't going for it. Because he was saying that that's wrong. At the end of the day, they're still black women. If they're beautiful, they're beautiful. It doesn't matter, And which is right. No matter what shade the black woman is, I'm still happy he has black women in his video, because it was one point in time in the industry where it wasn't no black women in videos, but they are there now. You feel me? So I'm happy about that. But it's like, why does it matter if the leading lady or the video vixen is dark skin or light skin? That's just, you feel me? Like, no matter what, they're black. So it's just like, you don't have to have a whole pool party for a whole bunch of light skinned women. You don't have to have a whole pool party for dark skinned women. We could intermingle. We could mix. You feel me? At the end of the day, we black, so we're not getting into the pool. So like, what difference?
I mean, that's just really it. But it's like, I mean, I don't really be seeing like the whole deal with this colorism thing, because it's like, I don't get it. Like, why is it? Because I mean, I get it because of the psychology and the history behind it. Because of course, the Europeans have made, lighter skinned women, I guess, like the top notch of black women, I guess. God. But it's like, why are we listening to them, bro? It's like, all black women beautiful, dark skin, light skin, brown skin, my skin, your city, my city, our city, shoe city, like.
Yeah, okay.
You wasn't rocking with that one?
No? I was with you. I was with you until up into that point.
Yo city, my city, shoe city. Like, what? I miss those commercials, bro. What?
I've never seen Shoe City commercial before.
Y'all don't have
I'm from up north, so we don't have Shoe City. No, I'm from Jersey. We don't have Shoe City. If you ask a person from Jersey what Shoe City, they don't know what that is. I only know that because I go to school in Baltimore. If I never went to school in Baltimore, I would never know what Shoe City was a day in my life.
Yeah, wait, hold on. Pause. Before we even get to the color thing. Do you know Eastern Motors?
What the fuck is Eastern Motors?
Cultural shock. Oh my gosh. Wow. Okay, we're gonna talk about that another time.
Wait. So if you ask me that, yes. Do you know what Kicks USA is? How do you know what Kicks USA is? We don't have Kicks USA out in Baltimore.
They have Kicks USA. They have
exactly.
Kicks USA
so you're talking about cultural shock.
They have Kicks USA Instagram.
Okay, I'm pretty sure they have a Shoe City website. I didn't know what it was.
That's crazy though. Like, I never heard a person that said they never saw the Shoe City or the Eastern Motors commercial.
Don't know what it is.
Well, I never heard anyone on the East Side say that. Of course, people on the West Side would say it.
I mean, do you know what Lacardi Fords is?
Lacardi Fords
commercial?
All right, yes. You got me there. All right. Okay.
Exactly. My people from Jersey, they know Route 22 Lacardi Fords. They know what that is. But yeah, keep going on what you were saying before about the color.
Yeah, man, we all just won, bro. But I was seeing a lot of stuff, I guess, going on with the Tory thing, because it was like the dark-skinned lady, she came out saying that he was trying to just do it for clout, because I guess it was previous comments about Aisha Curry, and he's trying to like be in the good name of the black people, be on the good side of the black people.
So he tried to swindle us.
Even just earlier today, I saw that the light-skinned lady, she said she actually refuted the dark-skinned lady and was like, he wasn't doing it for clout. That was actually a real moment. And he was like, to be honest, he didn't even really wasn't feeling any of us on the set, but he was just going with it. Man, like it wasn't the director who tried to make the change. It was somebody else on set. But yeah, all those details don't really matter. I feel like.
But do you see? But do you wait? Time out though. Before you go on, do you see what just happened right there? The dark-skinned woman said something. The light-skinned woman had refuted it. They're trying to play us against each other. It's all. Open your third eye. Open your third eye, King.
You hear those crickets?
Are you woke? Are you up?
You hear those crickets?
Are you up? No. They're trying to put us against each other, man. We can't divide. We gotta multiply. You feel me? Open your third eye, King. Stay woke.
I'm just asking if you hear those crickets. I'm just asking.
Yeah,
I'm wondering. I'm just asking.
Don't do that to me.
I can't ask you.
Don't do that to me.
See, this man, we going back to again, bro. You ain't supporting me, man. But for real though, like I just at the end of the day, man, just love yours, man. Love black women. Period. It don't matter the shade.
Don't matter the shade.
And also, I'm really I don't even want to get into it about the whole thing between because I don't really want to get into the whole thing between color is like where the line is between colorism and preference.
But that I feel like over time that line has got blurred.
I mean, I don't know, because I feel like, I mean, it's a lot of people that say that you can't have a preference of a light skinned person as opposed to a dark skinned person because that's being colorist. But
no, I feel like it only gets into
that's what
colorist
I'm
range when it's
saying.
being
Because I feel
disrespectful.
like if I'm a person that says I like dark skin, I prefer to date or to talk to dark skinned women. I don't know why I should be labeled as a colorist because
No, I feel as though it gets colorist when you
I think
automatically you know what I mean? Because you're gonna vibe with whoever you vibe with. I feel like though when you go out your way to be like, yo, I'm like, if a dark skinned chick comes up to you and tries to
that's
get your
what I'm
number,
saying.
no,
Like I feel
I'm not
like
messing
if
with you.
it's
You're
just,
dark skinned.
I feel like
That's
it's only
I feel like it
it's
gets
only
colorist.
colorism involved when you're actually downing like the opposing
Yeah,
side, I guess, or like the other side.
like if you just come up to somebody and be like if y'all having a conversation, be like, oh, so what chicks do you naturally talk to or date to? Like, oh, if I naturally talk to light skinned chicks, you're like, you know what I mean? It just naturally like we just connect. It's not like I went out my way and like I looked
Exactly,
for
and
them,
you're
I sought for
proving
them. Like,
you're
you feel
just
me? That's
saying
the
what I've
difference.
been saying for the past 2 years to you, and you just not been understanding. Because you've been trying to run this narrative that I'm just a person that only looks for light skins, that I only look
Oh no,
for
you are.
Africans,
You're
and that's
colorist.
just not true.
You know you are.
It's
You are.
not true.
No, you are. You are,
If
sir.
if I'm
You are.
personally
It's okay.
speaking, it
I love you
doesn't
though, but
matter
it's okay.
as long as you are a beautiful woman with a good heart. Cue to all. As long as you're a beautiful woman with a brave and a beautiful heart.
Are you trying to get the
Hey
female
man.
demographic? It's not gonna happen.
But no, it's
It's
like
not gonna happen.
it's just that more light skinned women are attracted to me as opposed to more dark skinned women. But it's like since I'm only seeing or I'm only talking to light skinned women, it seems like I'm only trying to get at light skinned women, which is not the case. Oh yeah. Mikey let one, man. That's all I can say. Mikey let a black.
So, I mean, every girl in the world, shout out
Exactly.
your
Not
man.
every girl though.
I mean, no, I gotta put another asterisk. Every black girl in the world.
Shout out your man. Put another asterisk. Every black woman in the world.
Oh yeah, I didn't make.
Yeah,
No, I was just saying because the song said girl.
I know, but I'm just making I'm just making a clarification.
Yeah.
You know, you felt, yeah, you know what I'm saying.
Oh yeah. We definitely gotta make it clear now. Yeah, they.
No way.
No R. Kelly around this one.
Not at all.
But no, because even still on the colorist topic, I remember it was last week. It was a video that circulated about some YouTube couple and how like soon as this girl like her daughter was born. I think it was her daughter, right? That they had.
I think it was DMB Nation. That's the name of the YouTube couple, like their YouTube page, DMB Nation. I only noticed because like back then when I had no life and nothing to do, I was watching prank videos and they came up. So I guess they had a kid, but while she was in the hospital and she looked at the kid, she said something like, "I hope she has blue eyes or her eyes aren't pretty or something like that because she doesn't have blue eyes." And then she later tried to explain why she said that because she said she has blue eyes and then like people with like blue, green, gray, hazel, those type of eyes, they're the ones that are usually complimented with, "Oh, you have pretty eyes," as opposed to people with brown eyes or black eyes. They don't really get that compliment. So that's what she meant by, "Oh, my baby doesn't have pretty eyes."
Yeah, and I think she said something about the baby being like she was like a little bit darker than she expected.
I don't remember that, but I don't know.
I think
She
she
probably
said
could
something
have.
about that too. But I mean, like the guy that she had a kid with is dark skin, so I'm like, but
I thought the baby was brown though. Isn't the baby brown or dark, light skin? No, baby's not dark skin.
Yeah, but I guess I got that. I guess she expected the baby to be lighter than what it was, or something like that.
Yeah,
I
didn't hear that.
But
Part.
I remember that was something that
eyes,
people. I know because somebody was talking about it on Twitter and stuff like that. But my thing is, right, it's like, why does it matter what color like the baby eyes is? And if you think about colorism, you feel me? Like, who has naturally blue eyes and green eyes? The white people, you know what I mean? White folks. And it's like, why are you pushing your kid to have that? You're a black woman. Your husband's a black man. Like, why are y'all pushing for that? Like, Like, okay, I understand, like you said, compliments and stuff like that, but who cares about compliments? The kid was just born. The kid ain't no more than a day old. Why? Like, it takes time for a kid to fill out. They don't have all that features right then and there. So what if 5 years later the kid ends up developing blue eyes? Then okay, yeah, that's gonna happen. But it's like, why do you want that to be a priority? Why is that mandatory for you?
It's just it's crazy. Like, even going back to just the whole Sudan thing, it's just crazy what we look at as important and what we look at as valuable. Because a lot of stuff that we actually think of, like, that are valuable, well, at least in my opinion, I don't see it that way. Like, I think we put too much stock into things that really don't matter at the end of the day. Because you're not going to be caring. Like, you're not going to be caring if you don't care.
True.
If you don't care about it in the next 5 days, it's not that important. If you don't care about it in the next 5 weeks, it's probably still not that important. You know, I think people just gotta start thinking long term and start thinking of the bigger picture, as opposed to these minute details in the whole grand scheme. Like, you're missing the big picture because you're focusing on this one detail. It's kind of like how, like, when all these girls on Twitter be saying, like, how niggas, how we only, like, focus on one question out of their whole paragraph, which is true. So y'all should just stop sending paragraphs. But it's like, we shouldn't just be focusing on one little thing. We should be actually checking the whole thing and trying to understand it. You feel me? Yeah.
Okay, you think about the grand scheme.
So it's like, it doesn't matter what her color eyes are. Okay. It's a beautiful baby. Congratulations to them. You know, many blessings to them and all that. Many blessings to those.
Yeah, I think most importantly is this baby gonna be taken care of? Is this baby gonna have a bright future? I can give a damn if my baby got blue eyes. I'm like, is my baby gonna be able to eat tomorrow? Like, that's, I think that's the more important things you think about before somebody's eyes.
Just make no sense, man. But I mean, I low key wanted to. I don't know. I'm starting to see this trend, bro. I like strippers acting like they ain't strippers.
Okay, see, that just we were going right, and you just turned left. I didn't know where this is coming from. I don't.
That's kind of like when wrestling was like, "Hey, this ain't a sport." Hey, we ain't really wrestling.
Dude, what's wrong with this nigga?
It's just,
Wait, why are you thinking about strippers?
No,
when we just talking? No, never mind. You have a complex mind.
Just came
I don't know what goes on in your mind.
I don't know what it was that sparked that, but it was just like, I don't know. Like, I'm just seeing a lot of these strippers just like trying to act like they stripping isn't stripping. Like, if you stripping, just say you stripping. Get that money.
But what if they don't look at it as stripping?
Get the
what if they're entertainers?
All right, bro. What's the next topic?
Think about it. Think about it. Think about it.
All right.
Think about it though. Think about it.
I'm over it.
Because you know how rappers. You know how rappers get mad when they call them rappers when they be like, "Oh, I'm an artist."
Okay,
so you feel me? They're not a stripper. Don't subject them to that.
Okay,
they're dancers / entertainers.
A lot of these strippers are Post Malone.
Anyway, what's our next topic?
That's all I'm gonna say. That's all right. All I'm gonna say. Hey, man, do your thing. Do what you want, man. That don't involve me. But this what you got?
Oh, you know what's crazy, man? Guys, you probably haven't noticed, but I've noticed something that we haven't done in a real long time.
What may that be?
Can you take a guess?
Song of the week?
No, not song of the week.
Not song of the week. Not song
of the week.
It's definitely
something. It's something of the week. It's an S with a week, but it's not song of the week.
Maybe it's Simp Nigga of the week.
Yes. After a long hiatus, we are back. We back, baby.
And the first nominee is AZ.
No, never that. Oh man, it hurts me. It hurts me to do this, Simp Nigga, because it's somebody who I love dearly. Somebody who showed me the ways and a lot of stuff in this world.
You don't even know that nigga.
Anyway, he shut up. His music has done a lot for my life, but it's like, nah, I gotta give you this title, man. And it is Christopher Brown. Dun dun dun. No.
Sea breezy.
Oh no. Not Mr. Wall to Wall. Not Mr. Run It. No.
Not the Big B.
Not Brick Breezy. Oh, man. Yes, guys. Chris Brown has entered the Simp Nigga of the Week category, and it hurts me. But, so, if y'all don't know Chris Brown's background, he dated a chick named Karuchi, which
Carrot Top.
You know, Kawasaki. She's very big now. You know, after their breakup, she's been on to do modeling, movies. So she's become her own person, minus Chris Brown. And she has a boyfriend now who she's been dating for about a year, I think, or so. You know, her boyfriend, Victor Cruz, former NFL player for the New York Giants. Feel me? Shout out Patterson, New Jersey. He won a championship with the Giants. You know, and if people who know who Victor Cruz is, even though he was a football player, his main focus wasn't really football. He's more of a fashion guru in a sense. You know, he's big into the fashion world. Like even at one point, he had his own Nike shoe and stuff. So about a week ago, Karuchi and Victor Cruz posted a picture together because couples, they post pictures and all. Supposedly, our friend Chris Brown still follows his ex. I don't know why. Don't ask him why. Just he still follows his ex. But this man, Chris Brown, decided to go on a comment spree to basically deface and shit on Victor Cruz, but without trying to say that he's shitting on Victor Cruz. So here's one comment that he has said. Nothing bad or major. Upgrade him, sis. I'll take him around to style him, not hate. He just needs some game spirit. I don't know what the fuck that means, game spirit. But okay, here's another comment. Peace, love, and joy. Just please upgrade your man, boo. That's another comment. And another comment. No shade. That's a comment right there. Then he decides to do another comment. No shade, boo. But please style him. He spelled please wrong. That's that Coke talking. He looked like he's shopping off of mannequins and trying to bargain with the sales manager. Retired wrestler Spanks. I'm messing around. No, not God bless. Excuse, I read it as God bless. The man says, good bless. What does good bless mean, sir?
You know what he meant, man.
I know. That's why I said God bless at first. But now, Chris, I love your music. You've been very vital in my life since I was 6 years old. But nah, bro, you gotta get this work right now, man. This is the ultimate simpness, and it you went too far, man.
You need help, Chris.
Yeah, I don't know what was going in your mind. And my thing is, why are you doing this? I'm pretty sure you probably got her number still. You didn't have to make yourself go out sad. You feel me? On the timeline.
Not even that, bro. It's like they've been dating for damn near a year, if not over a year, and you just now saying something.
Yeah, and then y'all been broken up for at least 4 years now.
Like, why are you even commenting? Like,
you feel me? And you have a girlfriend of your own now, and supposedly or allegedly is pregnant. So it's like, why are you in your ex, comment section talking about, what I mean? First of all, one thing that the new boys taught us: why you care what another man is wearing. Shout out Ben J. Shout out Legacy. They always taught us.
Fuck Tanache,
my
man.
jeans is tight. You feel me? Why do you care that he has wrestler Spanks on? Maybe that suits him. Maybe that fits him. Maybe she likes that for him. Why does that matter?
I mean, but hey, in Chris's defense, he did post on the story. He was like, hey, yeah, so and they can't just miss his ex?
Yeah, you could miss your ex when in private.
Chris, you need help.
You feel me?
You have a whole life of your own. She has a whole life of her own. She wasn't talking anything about your girl. She wasn't talking anything about you. She wasn't talking anything about your life or anyone around your life. Neither was Victor. So it's like,
and that's another thing. Like I said, I'm a big Chris Brown fan. I love Chris Brown, but you gotta be capping now if you don't think Victor Cruz can dress. The man had his own Nike shoe. The man can put some pieces together. You just looking like you're hating, sir. It don't look good on you, bro. Because we don't see you as a hater, but you was hating right here, bro.
And again, when I go back to my previous statement, we don't focus on the right things. Like, this shouldn't have even crossed his mind. Like, Even if it was like you scrolling and you just see the picture and you like, what? Man, let me comment on this. Why?
But he pulled the shiggy.
You said what?
He pulled the shiggy. Yo, this nigga's grimy, son. Yo, this our new man. This nigga's corny. This nigga's corny, son.
Corny.
Yo, I should call him right now. Now, fellas, we're gonna be honest. There's times we felt like that with a chick that we used to previously mess with, and we see her with a new nigga, you're like, oh, she messing with this corny nigga. Man, he whack. He a bum, all this and that. But we don't put it for the public to see. We might say it as a little side comment when we around the homies, or we might say it just in our brain. We never went on the gram or went on Twitter. It was like, at my ex. Yo, your man is corny.
Hey, yo, that nigga trash, bro.
You got the nerve to say upgrade him. Upgrade him, sis. You're going out bad right there, sir. No.
Upgrade him, sis. Now you trying to sound like you're her friend?
Yeah, you trying to get in the friend bag with
rocking. Y'all wasn't hanging. Like,
we haven't been cool for like 5 years. I'm not your sis.
Exactly. I'm not your sis, probably looking at the comment like, yo, I'm not even his sis. Like, done with this nigga, bruh.
Yeah, I'm like, fam, I'm not your sis. You're somebody I used to know.
And please, Kakashi, don't come out and say something like, yeah, me and Chris still cool. Because, like, now you're just going to make us look stupid.
Come on. What did you just say?
Kakashi?
Continue. Just continue.
Just don't come out and be like, yo, me and Chris are cool. No, y'all not. Even if you came out and said, yeah, me and Chris still cool. I don't care. No, y'all not. I can see it. I can see through it.
I mean, low-key, if I was Victor Cruz and you came out and said y'all still cool, we're gonna have a big conversation at dinner. Because you gonna even though he deleted his comments, well, I guess he deleted them or whatever. You're leaving his comments. It's like, you gonna let this man shit on me and you gonna say that we're still cool? Like, no, you should have came in my defense. Like, my man is this, my man is that. You feel me? You feel me? But teach his own. But yeah, Chris, you went off sad on this one. I don't like to see you like this, man. And supposedly you have an album coming out, and I hope the album is great. But we don't need no simpness like this on here. This is just
simp promo.
Nah, Chris wouldn't do that. No,
I mean, Chris wouldn't do that. Chris wouldn't do that. But Briss Breezy?
Yeah, stop.
It's a different animal, man.
Yo, but you know what? If
dangerous?
What if we blaming Chris? And what if this wasn't even Chris? What if this was just the coke speaking? He didn't have the control over this.
That's what I'm saying. Over the bro, the coke is Briss Breezy. That's when the streets is hot, man. That's when the streets is like,
his alter ego did it.
Y'all gotta watch out for bro. Like, hey man, dangerous. Danger, do not enter.
See what the booger sugar could lead you to? Being embarrassed on the gram.
Or it could lead you to just dancing outside of a club to D4L. Either one.
This is the Why Are We Here podcast. I don't know how to do the ending, so I just wanted to shut you off right there. You could go continue the ending because I don't know it, but yeah, we're not even going to touch that. We're not touching that.
I'm just saying, like,
yo, end it, man. Just end it, dog. Just end it. We don't need to touch it.
You can't let me finish my statement.
Okay, so, you can finish.
Is crack really as bad as people are saying? Yeah, I'm just saying, man. You know, never saw a sad crackhead. You know, it'd be, you know, full of joy.
So, like I said, this is the Why Are We Here podcast. Did you ever figure out why you were here? If not, come back next week. I don't even know.
Hopefully, with some
back
crack
next week. But,
come back with some crack.
Oh,
hey, man, we about to have a party.
Stop.
That's. We about to have a party. Woo! Wait. Get that Molly water working. Yeah, it's gonna go down. It's gonna be active. That's all schoolyard. Bye, man. We're gonna see y'all, man. PCI.
Why do you still continue to talk? We're leaving. They left the arena.
I love y'all.
Yo, this was game 6. This was game 6. Raptors and Warriors. They left the arena, bro. It was over.
Board man gets the buckets. You feel me? All that.
Apple
Shout
time.
out New Balance. You know, shout out braids. Shout out Africa, man. All that jazz. We out.